In this data set, we have in the first table 4 solutions of different concentrations, and we've collected 4 trials of each solution. So we took an aliquot, or a small amount, of this solution and measured it, and then we took a new aliquot and measured it again, and then 3 and 4 times. In order to characterize this data, we'd like to take an average of all of these 4 trials for each solution. So here's the equation for the average, and we can have Excel or Sheets calculate this average. We want to do the math in the spreadsheet. This is one of the most powerful things you're going to use the spreadsheet for in chemistry. So in order to calculate the average, you'll see the equation says to take the sum of all of the individual measurements, so trial 1, trial 2, trial 3, trial 4, and then divide by the number of measurements. So we can break this up into each one of these pieces and execute the math. So I'm going to do the top part, the numerator of this equation. First, I'm going to type equals. You want to start any equation with equals. That tells the spreadsheet that you want to do math, and you're going to ask it to execute math with numbers. Now you could type in each number, 0.3258, etc., plus 0.3390, but that's going to defeat the powerfulness of this spreadsheet to do math for you. So don't do it that way. The first thing that you can do to make life easier for yourself is to reference the cells that the numbers are in. So if I say this number, just click on that number, and it says C9. You can type in C9, or you can just click on the cell C9. And then use the plus sign to click on the next number, and then plus next number, plus next number. Okay? So you could do that way. The other thing that you could do is to use the sum function. So spreadsheets usually have built-in functions. So if you type in equals and then say, I want to take a sum, so you're going to start typing SUM, you'll see that you have a bunch of different options, but you just want the SUM function sum. Open a parentheses, and now you can type in each one of those individual numbers and it will sum them for you, or you can click on it and put a comma in between each data point that you want in sum. Okay, you could do it that way. This is the most helpful if your data points are not next to each other or adjacent in the spreadsheet. Okay, or you can use the sum function, and if all of your data points are adjacent to each other, then you can select the range. Okay, so that will come out as C9 colon F9, or the range between C9 and F9, and it'll highlight all of those boxes. And then you close the parentheses and hit enter. So you see, either way we've done that sum, we get the same answer, whether we click on individual cells and use the plus sign, or if we use individual cells with a comma in between them, or if we select the whole range using the sum function.